Hello, today is September 17th, 2013, and this past week it was very fun, probably the most fun I've ever had here. Monday I didn't have school because they had a test or whatever, and I don't do the tests. And Tuesday I had school, nothing special. Wednesday, 9/11, I flew to Brasilia, and I don't know, it was just kind of freaked me out because I was like, oh my gosh, it's 9/11 and I'm flying, but it's Brazil, so it didn't matter. And so Vivi and I, we were waiting at the airport. My family came, but we were waiting for her family to come, and it turns out they're at the wrong terminal. So we were waiting there for an hour when they were like a mile away. It was late at night, so we just did McDonald's for dinner, and it tastes differently. The hamburgers, I thought would taste the same, but they do taste differently. And all the workers had the same outfit on. They had McDonald's jeans, McDonald's belts, shirts, hats, socks, whatever. And then we slept, and my host sister, she's 15, her name's Anna, and she rebounded really good. And Thursday, the whole family was at work, and Anna was at school, and they had the caretakers there and everything. So I just took a shower and got ready, and then we had lunch. And then we went to the mall, and we went shopping, and I got a new outfit, which is really pretty, and I got high heels, and oh my god, they hurt my feet. I'm not a high heel person at all. And we went out and we danced, and it was fun. And then on Friday, the family was at work, and Anna was at school again. And I don't know, I didn't really do much then, because our Rotary conference was on Saturday and Sunday. And so later in the afternoon, they had family come over, and their family is from Spain, and they speak English, Spanish, and Portuguese, and they're moving to Brasilia. And I don't know, they say they traveled everywhere, and they had the cutest little son, the cute daughter, and it was really fun. And then oh no. On Thursday, I went to Club 21. It's like this workout place, like a tone zone. But Anna had a dance class, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll just watch, and they made me dance. And I met a guy, like an older guy, who lived in Campinas, and that's where Jordan lived when she was on exchange. So it was kind of cool. And I sucked at dancing. I'm terrible, so bad at dancing. It's ridiculous. And then Friday, the family came over, and we went out then, and we had fun. It was nice. And Vivi met a guy who went to Denmark. She's from Denmark. And he was like, oh, what company are you with? Like what program? And we're like, oh, we're with Rotary. And he's like, oh, I went with Rotary. And I was like, oh, cool. And I was like, are you going to the conference tomorrow? He's like, yeah. I was like, oh my gosh, it was so crazy. And then there was people from New York, California, and everyone was talking Portuguese to me. I was like, sorry, I speak English. And they're like, oh, okay. Like, literally, everyone speaks English. That weekend, I didn't speak hardly any Portuguese because everyone knows English. And we went to bed at 5 o'clock. I was so tired. The next day we had a conference. There was 20 inbounds, I think, 21 inbounds. And there was 6 from the United States. Me from Wisconsin, Alex from Minnesota, Cal from New York, Mason from California, Danica from Pennsylvania, and Isaiah from Florida. So it was like north, east, south, west. So it was all over. And the first thing we talked about was what we couldn't do. The 4 Ds. We can't drive, drink, do drugs or date. And the girl who was in charge, her name was Rita, and she was like, absolutely not. Like, they were being very strict about it, and they're like, you signed a contract and you can't do this, blah blah blah. Even though majority of us are legal to drink, it's Rotary rules that we can't drink because we signed that contract. And we had like free time for literally 6 hours. We didn't do anything. They had stuff planned, but the lady who was supposed to come, she came late. So when she did come, she talked about the trips we were allowed to go on, the Northeast, which is like a month long, the Amazon, the Iguazu Falls, another like place, but I don't remember it, and she gave us a whole packet and everything, and I looked at that and it looked really fun. And then all the exchange students hung out and it was really fun and everything. And on Sunday we had this game, and 4 volunteers went downstairs, me and 3 other guys, and Rita explained to us, we were trying to figure out everyone else's society, and I don't know, she didn't explain it well. And so she's like, ask questions like, do the women get respected? Do the kids go to school? And we kept asking like the strangest questions, and everyone was like, yes, no, and that's all they could say was yes or no. And you know, sometimes when the game gets long, they're like, okay, we'll just tell you the answer, you know? But no, it went on for 45 minutes to an hour, no joke. And the rule was that, like, to always smile. So our answer, if we asked a question like, do you wear pajamas to bed? They'll be like, no. But if we're like, do you wear pajamas to bed? They'll be like, yeah. So it was really hard to figure out. And then we went on a tour of the city, and it was so hot out. And the day before, she was like, Rita was saying how we need to like dress for Rotary appropriately, and I was wearing shorts. I mean, I was fine. I was wearing a sweater too. And so the next day, I made sure I wore pants, and that was the day we went outside on the tour, and it felt like 1,000 degrees out. And we went to the TV tower first, and it was like kind of like a market kind of place, you know. And we all got the little like wish bracelets and everything, and we put them on our ankle. I'll show you mine. That blue one. Everyone got the same color. And then we went to like a little fountain nearby, and we all took pictures of us with our flags and everything. And then we went to the art museum, and that was really cool because it was shaped like you took a bowl and put it like upside down, you know, so it was like yeah, you get it. It was really cool. I don't know, I don't really understand art, so it wasn't, I don't know. But then we went to the church after that, you know, the big famous one that goes like this. It was really pretty inside. They have those walls that you can, you know, that you can speak to. One stands on the other side and someone stands on the other side, and you speak, and like the sound waves go all the way to the other side. They have them in the Grand Central Station, where, you know, the walls or whatever. But then we went across what they call the health bridge, because the president of Brazil took the money from the hospital that was supposed to be helped for like medicine and whatnot, and put all the money towards the bridge. So they say it's the health bridge. And then we were gonna go to the stadium and look at that, where the World Cup's gonna be, but Beyonce was there, yeah, and they were setting up the stage for her. And at first I thought they were kidding, like, oh yeah, Beyonce's there, because right now it's the Rock in Rio. They have like all famous people come there and like do concerts, you know. She was actually there. I was like, it was so cool. And then we went to the president's house, and we didn't go inside, obviously, but we stood like right outside, and if you put a foot on their lawn, snipers will shoot you down. No matter who you are, you will get shot down. And we even asked them too, and they're like, yeah, like they're trying to protect the president, you know. And then we saw the Congress House, and we saw where the president works, and it's all closed down because they're remodeling for the World Cup. And we went and got pizza, and it was nice. And then we went, my host family here, well, in Brasilia, we went to the Lago de Sol. It's like it's a man-made river, or lake. That was really pretty because there's like little shops and restaurants, you know, all the way around. And all the exchange students met up, and we all just talked, and it was really fun. We sat there for like 3 hours just talking and hanging out. It was so fun. The exchange students here are so awesome and so nice. And we had acai like twice in 1 hour. It's so good, so good. I could eat it all the time. It was amazing. And then Monday we flew home, and I slept, and my host dad was saying, okay, you're gonna take Portuguese lessons every day of the week. Every day. Yeah, so I don't know when I'm gonna be starting that, because I thought 2 weeks ago he said I was gonna be starting that, but oh well. And there's some guys there that have only been there for a month and are like basically fluent. Like they can speak anything. And like I try to learn it, but I don't know how they get so good, you know. But I don't know, that's about it. Nothing really special. I don't know. It was so fun. I miss it. I want to go back. I like it a lot. Because there's things to do. And it's really nice. And it's not as hot. It's very, very, very hot here. Yeah. So, well, that's about it. But I'll keep you posted. Bye.